another reaction of the day. Of course, we are still in the world of YouTube. Why not? Somebody says the cybercrime rule demands that if you are harassing, causing unease, and whatever it is, hey, people, the lawmakers and legal followers, what do you say? So, hello, how about the haters on the streets, the naysayers, the lovers, the teams, and whatever it is? Welcome again to another reaction. And I'm just chilling here. Call me a hater too if you want, whatever it is. Of course, guys, I told you that I really doubt that Mwango is deported. I doubt because Gintu kept telling us things, but he never pulled any receipt whatsoever. Because what I know, in a village, it is very difficult to hide. And if somebody is so sure about what they to do to pull up a receipt, I hear Gintu normally hides under the fence or can even climb on top of the fence to take pictures. And I don't think that Conrad's mom's home is such security, high security as Marwa. So, of course, if he was so sure about what he was saying, he would have pulled the receipt. And that's why I was so hesitant about saying something like that. But there is definitely something wrong somewhere. Maybe Mwango will not tell us. Of course, celebrities don't want to tell us everything. Apart from Mazelee family, made of Joe and Vena. Those ones, they tell us their difficulties and they come out as plain as everything is. I don't know whether I can have those guts anyways. I hope God gives me that ability. So I don't know. How is Gintu feeling and what exactly is he now going to produce after this? Yesterday, of course, I think I saw that video, but I didn't have time to react because I normally react based on my free time. I don't want sometimes to stress myself even when I should be resting. So yesterday after I did my videos, then I started writing one of the books I'm really covering, literature book for grade 10, and also setting exams that we are supposed to hand over to the panel. I decided let me rest. I had also made it to publish 8 articles on Opera Hub. So I decided, let me rest. The world is big and I'm not going to end it. I'm just part of the small particles in this world. So I decided to rest. So guys, has Mwango proved you wrong or right? If I may ask, based on your thoughts, has Mwango proved you right or wrong? And of course, for me, I was so hesitant. I kept saying that I doubt that Mwango is deported. Maybe there is some legal issue or some matters there, but we cannot say she is deported. And of course, that is what has come out. She is still in Soviet. Whatever is happening to them, of course, we'll know. We don't have to force issues. It will flow with the vibes. But, girl, she has to come up and brag. Hey, I'm telling you, some personalities, they say free, whatever, they call her free soul. I don't know whether she is. For me, I think the Mazelee family are more of free spirit than Mwango. But anyway, it is what it is. People vary in their opinions. You can hold your opinion of her. You can hold high reputation of her. Whatever it is, you have reasons to do so, all right? So today on edutainment for us, this is Prissy for you from Kenya, and this is my reaction with my perspectives. Remember, it is all about my thought. It's all about my point of view. So forgive me if your perspective does not match with me, but don't come here telling me to stop because I will not stop today or tomorrow. Megan Taylor, hello, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for showing up. Whether people are actually comfortable with this or not, I normally welcome all of you. But if you feel very uncomfortable, then I tell you, please, you can relieve yourself. But let us keep feelings aside and just do the reasoning. Guys, what was happening? Because I am very anxious to know. I wish Mwango would have come up to tell us what was happening instead of just coming out with a sarcastic laughter and telling people that she is in in the village. I'm telling you, the new Nyabohanse. Thank you, Megan Taylor. I appreciate your love, and I love you too for your presence here. I've seen you many times on my channel. Thank you so much for your support and watching the channel all the time that you have space within your presence. So as I was actually leading and asking, are people concerned, or are people jubilant about what is happening? And I was like, why are people celebrating something they don't know about, but they are just, it was more of rumors. It was more of, I don't know, a creation of the mind. And I just don't know whether that is the motive or that is the wish of many people. I'm not so sure. I want to ask, what is your wish about the Mwango? Because I kept asking that in the previous video. Nobody answered me. In fact, the comments on the channel were very few, but I keep going regardless. Even if I have one person watching, I have to go on because this is my perspective. What I think is maybe people are just doing it for content purposes. I'm not so sure. Is it a clickbait? I don't know, because what I understand from the experience of writing articles on News Hub, because I do publish every day at least 5 articles on News Hub. What I understand is that sometimes people just do post videos on YouTube for clickbaits. They want actually to have people following and listening, but they are not so sure about what is happening. Fahema Moses, welcome. You seem to be new here. Please subscribe to the channel, and I will appreciate. But I thank you all the same for showing up on the channel. Thank you. May God bless you, and big up to you. So guys, as I am looking into the video that Mwango posted, I was like, where was she? Because for me, I didn't give a conclusive thought of where she was. Thank you so much, Fahema Moses. May God bless you abundantly in your demands, because you've done me a lot of, favor to to actually subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Megan Taylor, thank you so much also for the promise, and I really appreciate you for that. Yeah, so all those who are watching, if you are new, please just do me a favor of subscribing. We are young YouTubers who are growing up every day, and we don't have an option but to show up. Even when one person is watching, we just have to show up and give our opinion into our whatever we are doing. And of course, if you check on my channel, I have vlogs that I've done about myself. I have also done reactions on other people, and I don't do on one person, I do on different people. That's why I mix. For example, today I'm doing a reaction on Mwango, and I'm also doing on Mazelee family. I think most of you know that family. It's a prominent one with a lot of, lessons we can learn from. I've also done a lot of videos on Nigerian, popular people, and I've also done some on people like Oga Obina, Demo Facebook, among others, even Akote, and the rest of them. So I don't actually stick myself on one niche. I don't know whether that is good for me or bad for me. You can actually comment based on your thought. I also do a lot of political reaction. I have done a lot of political reaction on my channel because I feel being politically informed is very important for any citizen of a country. And I keep doing a reaction for not just the political aspect of Kenya, but even the rest of Africa and America, because I want to be informed every day. And on my channel, away from that, I have lessons. Actually, if you check on my channel, most of the things I do are live streams. I like doing live streams because one thing, my phone cannot be filled up with content. I just do and post. Raw and unedited, okay? If there are mistakes there, I beg you to forgive me, okay? You forgive me for that. But as I keep planning myself, maybe with time I'll be also posting some videos that I'll be editing. The other thing is I have done a lot of shorts on my channel, so please check on them. If they are exciting, drop a comment for me. I'll be so excited to read the comments. All right. I also appreciate those who keep supporting me through super slaps. I really appreciate, because financial empowerment is very important. So for those who are also been doing the super slaps, I really thank you, because you are also enabling me to gain a mileage in the YouTube field. And I thank you so much. Megan Taylor says, yeah, Okay, I love you. I love you too. Thank you so much for showing up and also spreading your love to us. It's something very, very, love is not something people easily give to others. People can show a lot of hatred easily than love, even in our families, even the people we work with. So I really appreciate the love that I get even from you, the audience. I know one day when I'll rest in peace, at least there'll be people who'll be saying, where did this lady go? And I'll be so happy, smiling all the way. I don't know whether it will be in heaven. I believe so. But some people say we'll go to hell. I don't know which one you think I'll go to. So guys, let's get to this video. Mwango came back from wherever she was. I don't know. For her, she has said from deportation. Of course, we welcomed her to the world of reaction, and she is reacting indeed. Kudos to you, Mwango, because you are doing well as a reactor. Okay? It's not easy. It's not easy. So she came up to react, and the boyfriend was just relaxed. I was like, you have at least to get one buffer when the other is an acid. When another one is an acid, another one has to be a buffer so that neutrality can be gained. Why not? So our sister came up making a lot of noise on her channel. I was like, relax. Instead of doing this, you should have gone against what people are saying.
Baby, can you imagine my sister? Let me show. Yo. All right, guys. So yeah, I forgot to say, from Kenya, Mama Africa, currently married, living here in Poland. And guys, I'm so sad. I'm deported. I'm not in Europe anymore. I'm not in Poland. I've been deported back to Kenya. Baby, can you?
All right, so that was meant to be a sarcastic statement. You get it? Because a lot of reactors actually came up to say that Mwango was deported, and I think that came after her post of resting. For me, I just thought that she's resting. Maybe she's sorting some things. I don't know whether they are papers, whatever it is what it is. So I didn't actually think of deportation, because if she's married there, how can deportation be happening? Because if deportation was to occur, it was supposed to occur before she actually went for that civil marriage. But I don't know. There are all sorts of thoughts people are raising. And that what is amazing me in her video is how the husband, Piotr is just looking, the look is quite funny in my perspective, guys. Look at this. You are talking to your hubby, the hubby of not more than 1 month, and you are really ranting about your problems, and he looks like this. What does this mean? Guys, tell me. I looked at that and I was like, Sometimes men don't want to really support us when we are ranting. They want us to cool down. When we are talking about some things, men don't want to listen to that. They feel like, you are too much now. So they decide to keep quiet, and they'll just give us a look like, spare me from that. I'm not part of that, So that kind of look from Piotr was like, I'm not part of that. Why are you pulling me into this discussion? Okay. Megan Taylor says plastic. Oh my God. Ian Charana says, who wins tonight game? Arsenal or Chelsea? My goodness. I'm not a fan of games, but I think I should give this to Chelsea. What about that, Ian Charana? Ian Charana, do you think Chelsea will win? That's what I think. All right. So Megan Taylor says plastic. So that guy is giving Mwango a plastic look. And if she was reasonable enough, she would have switched the topic. There is that look somebody gives you and like, switch the topic, baby. Don't keep focusing on this topic, baby. Keep it away. It's not for us. So I think Piotr was kind of trying to make her switch away from this topic. But the girl, who is Mwango, she has to insist. She has to insist because she thinks that those naysayers, those haters, will actually be dying, or she has always said sinking in the toilet. I don't know why she uses such words, but that's exactly what she said. So I think her conversation was meant actually to create some kind of sarcasm. All right. So I just looked at that and I was like, that guy is trying to tell you to switch off from that topic. Sister, switch off from that and get to a different one, you know. But she went on to rant and even remove her phone and expose the message to the virtual world about her sister. Oh, Winnie, it's so unfortunate for you that you actually send a message to your sister before you even communicated to your mother maybe or your brother. It's such a humiliation. So Mwango comes online and begins to expose her sister Winnie. Remember, her sister Winnie is not doing very well, even though in a normal situation you would say she's actually trying. Her business is not doing that badly. We saw the last time the mother went to that shop recently. There is a video actually by Conrad's mom. I don't know whether to pull it here or not. So Conrad's mom went to see Winnie recently. And I want to just try and pull up a video when Conrad's mom went to visit Winnie and was talking to her, showing what the Winnie is doing. I think it's 11 days ago, right here. Yeah, so this is Winnie's shop, the sister to Mwango, the one that actually sent a message to her saying that she has been deported because she actually trusted what the people are saying out there. I don't know. Let's look at this. So this is the shop for Winnie. Guys, she's not doing badly.
So here, tell us how your shop explained to us. What are these? Oh, chains? Yeah. Okay. What are these ones for?
For bathing, like the dirty. For bathing, ma.
Oh, for taking shower.
Yeah.
Okay, you get the other side.
Yeah.
They look nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you can see your.
You have one there at your home.
Yeah, I have.
Take this one.
No, I don't have like this, and I have a different type.
Okay, this one is good, ma.
Okay.
You touch up there, then here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll try it.
Yeah.
So show me the new things you have brought in your shop. I can see a lot of blades. There is a lot of blades are here.
So many.
So many. Like here, these are the beads
For the children.
for the children. Yeah, it's a new Fulani.
Yeah, guys, so this is a shop that is run by Winnie, the sister to Mwango. And I think a lot of support she has got is from Mwango herself. Yeah, we have to give credit where it actually has to be given, right? So Winnie has been running this shop. So recently, Conrad's mom was there 11 days ago. So Winnie is here with the mother. And after showing the shop, I think the mother was trying to help her advertise or something like that for free, of course, because they are great YouTubers. And if they show, 35,000 people will be coming to buy because she has those number of subscribers, okay? So this is Winnie, the sister to Mwango, okay? So as they had finished, they had to take this picture.
Yeah, it's a blessing. Thank you so much. We've already prayed and she has a lot of blessings.
All right, she has already prayed, okay? So that was not our focus. Our focus was actually to say, this is the sister to Mwango, whom you are seeing with the husband in a vehicle in Poland, Soviet village, okay? And now this is the sister who received that message, or rather had the impression that the sister is deported. And I think she actually watched maybe Gintu or any other YouTuber, because a lot of YouTubers, whether they are positive or whatever they are called negative, all of them have done something to do with this, okay? All right, so Mwango comes out and says this, yeah?
That's it, my sister. Let me show you this. I don't know why, but I can't really.
Let me show you this. I was like, are you showing Piotr or us?
Understand the kind of people that you're dealing with, and I don't mean this in a bad way.
Okay.
Let me show you this, guys. Like, I don't even understand. Can you see? Huh? Can you see what she's saying? Hello, sis. I think the network is bad. I cannot get you. I was trying to call her. And she says, have you come to Kenya because I saw you have been deported? Imagine. And I asked her, where? Why you watch stupid things? When you watch negative things, don't share with me. Keep them to yourself. Imagine my sister asking me this. Can you imagine today? Today? Huh?
She fell for it.
She fell for it. Imagine. And I was like, wait a minute. I didn't know I've been deported. Okay, welcome back
Show them
to
the tractor.
Kenya.
Show them the local Soviet tractor.
This is a local Soviet tractor.
Boom. Even
Can
the
they even
Soviet
see
hat.
it? Even the Soviet hat. Okay, welcome back to Nyabohan.
So finally, the Mwango came out with a sarcastic video, and the boyfriend, or rather the husband currently, is just taking the flow with the vibe. He is flowing with the vibe because he has tried to look at her plastically, try to indicate that we should keep away from this subject because, again, the Mwango, you're telling us that if you watch negative stuff, keep them to yourself. But you yourself, you are listening to negative stuff and you come share. Do you want us to actually absorb that negative energy, or what exactly are you trying to do? All right? So, if your sister actually fell for it, where were you? Now tell us, where were you? In the entire video, Dimongo avoided to tell us where she was. And she just kept talking about things and things and things. And I was like, relax. When you don't reveal where you are and you are a celebrity on the limelight and you have always told people that you will share everything, people will have to fill gaps. Of course, for me, I didn't fall for it. I said clearly that Mwango cannot be deported. Deportation doesn't occur like that. We've been closely watching America's deportation and how it happened. It can't happen the way people are saying it can. Like, somebody cannot just report that I'm resting, then tomorrow they are traveling back. It can't happen like that. That's what I believe. I've not traveled so much, but that's what I think, okay? So, Mwango now decides to be sarcastic about this and keeps talking about, welcome to Nyabohanse. My goodness, I'm like, relax, my sister. People will have all sorts of thoughts. You have been in this field for 5 years. Haven't you matured enough to understand that people will talk? When you are a celebrity, people talk. They'll talk, because people want to do clickbaits. They also want to create content, whether you are there or not, so they'll do whatever they have to do, okay? It may be a crime or whatever people are thinking about, but it is what it is, okay? So reaction must continue, that's what people say, okay? So Mwango comes out and laughs about the sister Winnie, the one I've just shown you in the shop, that she should be knowing the people she's dealing with. I'm like, are you trying to blame your sister? Even if I was also related to somebody and you have not communicated to me, said anything, and she's trying to reach you, the network is poor, what would you think the sister would ask? Of course, such a thing. And why wouldn't you take it for a joke, that she's just also joking? Why would you think that she fell for it? Maybe Winnie is not on YouTube as much, but she keeps watching, just equally as you. Mwango cannot lie to us that she doesn't watch reactors. She does. 100% she watches reactors. So she's not even trying to cheat to us that she didn't know people are saying she's deported. She was so much aware people are saying that, okay? And that is why she has picked that title to place it here, because she knows it will actually attract a lot of views. Hey guys, this is a thin world, I'm telling you. So Mwango went forward and talks. Welcome to Nyabohanse. Hey.
Welcome to Mama Africa.
Okay.
All right, guys. So I'm back to Kenya. I've been deported back to Kenya. We are in the village.
Okay.
So we're stepping out. Tomorrow we are having a birthday. So wanna go get a few presents.
Okay.
Like that is. So how do we call Gabrisha? She's your what?
Niece.
She's your niece. Not really niece. Because niece is a daughter to your
Not
sister.
immediate.
Not immediate, but second.
Second,
Your
half
cousin's
another
daughter.
word.
Yeah?
But I would
It's
still
still
call
a
it
niece,
Yeah, niece,
right?
but typically
Not immediate.
not immediate, but very close family member. Yeah, and she's amazing. We love her so much. So tomorrow you're having a birthday, so let's cruise in Nyabohanse a lot. It has changed. Oh my God! Even there's better roads. changed the number plates. Look at that. Now people have BL number plates in blue with the European logo. Oh my God, things have changed. Welcome back to Nyabohanse. Look at that. Oh my God, when did Nyabohanse look like this? When did Nyabohanse village look like this? I've been so behind. Wow, but it feels good to be back. Wow, guys, it's incredible.
All right, so when Mwango posted that post that she was going to rest and she didn't want anybody to check on her, of course people thought she's going to rest at least for a month or two. And some came up. Annie Bossy, welcome. Thank you so much for showing up once more. I appreciate your presence. Welcome, welcome. May God bless you for always keeping up to watch me. So Mwango actually is making a lot of noise, ranting, cursing. Of course, I saw a post again where she said that there are people who are witches, that they would even wish her death. I was like, are you serious? These people you call witches, they keep watching you and commenting. How will they comment on you when you are not there? So I don't think they wish you death. Do they? I don't know. Anybody come out and say, do you think that people wish Mwango death? I don't think so. And the only thing that attracts reaction on Mwango is because of that ranting aspect, the braggart aspect. I think so. For me particularly, that's what attracts me to really talk about her. Okay? But I talk about so many people depending on different things they are doing. So guys, we are here talking about Mwango. Did she prove the Hera's right or wrong? In some way, I think she has proved right. In others, they have proved wrong. The first thing they have been proved wrong by Mwango is that she was not actually out of Europe. She is still in Europe, okay? But the fact that she is still coming out to brag and she has not been able to rest enough, that one is actually, the haters are proving her wrong. Because if she was not bitter, why would she come out and sarcastically refer to that statement? She would actually mind her business. I would actually wish I just saw her coming back, cool, and talking about her things without necessarily having to really do whatever she's doing. Anibosi says, can you say Sudais is a good brother, please? You have a brother called Sudais? So Anibosi says we should say Sudais is a good brother. Oh, you have a brother called Sudais. Okay, so Sudais is a good brother. All right, I've said it. Anibosi, welcome. Thank you so much. I've said what you wanted me to say, and thank you for your support, okay? Yeah, so what the reactors are actually proving right here is that Mwango cannot shut up. She has to keep speaking, ranting, bragging, sarcastically referring to people, being so proud of being in Poland and whatever, you know. Like she's like, oh, I'm in Ayers, I'm in Poland, I'm in a strong passport nation, I'm not in Nyabohanse. Nyabohanse where things are not like this, number plates are not like this, the streets are not like this, you see. So actually the haters, or rather reactors, have proved themselves right in that front. They have also proved themselves right in the manner that Mwango cannot rest. Yesterday I heard, was it OT or who was it who said that Mwango cannot rest for more than a week. The maximum she will go is a week, and I think that has been proven right by the haters. But the only point where they got it wrong is to think that she's deported or in prison. I don't know. Wherever she was, we'll get to know about it. She will obviously come one day and say it. Kroko, she will say it. Just wait. She cannot spare you from that. She will say it, okay? So as the brother was going on with the Mingolo yesterday, the sister was going on with the unleashing her wrath on the streets of Soviet, okay? We appreciate you, sister. You always she and people E. Megan Taylor is also back again. Thank you. I said hi to you once more. And continue dropping your comments. Encourage others to watch me. Share my videos. Anibosi like the video also. And anybody else who is watching. So our sister went ahead to talk. Then she went for shopping for the birthday.
Actually, sorry? I've never seen that river. That's a stream. Wow. Oh, this is the park that we normally come. Ah. Guys, a lot has changed in Nyago Hansen. For
The sarcastic you cannot bear to keep quiet. Wait, you are a big celebrity, guys.
what? Baby, please. Baby, why? Oh my God. Why you spin that way? The sunset there looks so beautiful. Where are we going to shop?
We're just picking a small thing and then we go to some.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Okay, so baby and baby are shopping. Okay, so in Nyabohanse, the Soviet Nyabohanse. Okay, and she has to show us something
I
here.
think they're better than the brand.
What is this? I don't want to go through the entire video, of course. I was just dropping a comment based on what came up on the streets.
Yeah.
All right, after shopping of the presents for the niece, not so much of niece. I was like, niece is niece, nephew is nephew. Do we have not so much of a niece, not so much of a nephew? Nephew is nephew, niece is niece, di Mwango. Okay, so all right. And within few days, the 5 days she's been away, she said she has lost her ability to really communicate clearly. I was like, you can't lose that in 1 week or two. You can't. Trudy went for a whole was it year or half a year, and she didn't lose it, so you can't lose it in 1 day. So guys, let's walk away from this and enjoy ourselves as we listen to the reaction by this family, Mazelee. All right. Yeah, so I like actually venturing into new territories. And of course, this is a new territory when we watch this to Joe and Vina. I want you to look at this. And they broke, I think they really broke the history on internet. And they create very good content together. So Dr. Alena Mays is the first person to actually acquire a PhD in statistics. I was surprised she has 10 kids, guys. I don't understand this.
Oh, you got a real nice house. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be 1,000 to paint a room, 1,000 to put up wallpaper. For example, like gardening. When we were first looking for a gardener, people were charging up to $400 to cut some lawn. I was like, no, bro, we good. It took me a long time to find people who would charge something fair because they assume like, okay, you have money. I ain't got money like that to be throwing out the window to be charging out. No, but you ain't gonna overcharge me. So that was something we didn't take into consideration when we first bought this house. Another part of the maintenance is the cost of having so many bathrooms. So our house has 6 bathrooms. Doesn't that sound great? Every bathroom comes with an ensuite. Every one of your kids can have their own bathroom. Ooh. They can have their own toilet and their own tub and their own knobs to break. Each person can break a knob and clog a toilet every day. So I'm not feeling like a bunch of bathrooms that are like 4 of the kids use. In our previous house we had 4 bathrooms, but there was 2 full baths and 2 half baths, and it was manageable because most of the kids just used 1 bath.
Multiple people were accountable for their own home.
For one bathroom.
Yeah, for multiple bathrooms.
And it puts a lot of cleaning pressure on a person to be able to take care of their room being clean and their bathroom being clean.
All right, so you hear that Elena is actually explaining clearly. She says that maintenance of that house is very expensive because now we have 6 bathrooms and they have 10 kids. And of course, using 6 bathrooms at a go, it means that if somebody is working in your house, they have to clean all the 6 bathrooms. And of course, that comes back to the bill because whoever will come to your house to clean will complain, or rather will have to add the mathematics together, and the statistics gets to give you a very high amount of money you'll be paying these guys. And of course, you understand, in America, one of the expensive things that people actually complain of is the bills going to the workers. The home managers in America are not paid little money like other countries in Africa, especially Kenya. So what we are learning from Mazelee family, Elena tells us that it's very expensive to maintain the bathrooms. They bought the house, it has 6 bathrooms, and they were so happy that each child would use each at a time. But at the end of the day, they realized it was a mistake. And I really appreciate that they are really sharing their mistake. So I learned from this that even if I have a bunch of money, heaps of money, I shouldn't make this mistake of building a home with so many bathrooms. But then I'm just looking back to the Meda Villas because I've just talked about Mwango and of course the brother there, Marwa. They have done the copyright thing in building the Meda Villas. And the rooms are so many with bathrooms, most of them having a bathroom adjacent to them. So what about that? I don't know. I don't know what you think about this, but let's listen more and see the other mistake they are sharing. Of course, in our channel here, we aim to learn, we aim to entertain, and we aim to also reinforce more than that. All right? So you're gonna learn from the Mazelee family just here. So let's pay attention more. And when you look at them, you wouldn't imagine this a doctor with a PhD in statistics. I don't know what, something to do with survey. My goodness. Oh, where is the sound?
Definitely just way too many bathrooms, and the maintenance on toilets and tub fixtures and all that is just too much.
Yeah. So they say on a home, you should budget about 1% of the value of the home every year.
Yeah, for maintenance, right?
Yeah. So for our home, that would be like $20,000.
And that's $1,600 a month, right? And we did not plan on that. We did not put that onto our mortgage payment or plan for that at all. That's not a good trade-off for me. Like, I don't want to have to live in an expensive house and then pay for expensive maintenance because I live in an expensive house. That's not a fair trade for me. Like, I don't care that much about the home price that much to want to pull out of my pockets for that. Yeah. Thank you kindly.
Oh my God.
A mistake to buy this $2 million house.
Well, I think yes. And another reason is because we have saved less and less money by living here. We are not on the right path to retirement.
I would argue that it was the best mistake that we've ever made.
What? Why?
Because the equity and the value just keeps on going up in this specific place.
Yes, the house is worth $2 million more, but do we have that $2 million more in our hand? No.
We will.
But we don't. We don't have it right now, so we can't do anything with it.
I mean, we have it right now.
How are we gonna get it? How are we gonna get it? You said we will.
Yeah, we just have to go and sell the house.
Right. So no, it wasn't a mistake.
Right. It wasn't
as long as we sell it.
Right. As long as we keep on moving forward, it's not a mistake.
Right.
I think it could definitely be a mistake if we just choose to stay here, as California is going crazy with all of the Californian things. So
instead of saving for our money in the bank, we essentially put money into this house, but we have to get it out in order for us to use that money to do and venture into other things, whether it might be a new business that we want to start or new investments that we want to make. I mean, it's not good to have all of your money stored into your house and not diversify. So
All right, guys, this is one of the arguments we normally place for the people in Nyambohanse. Everybody building a villa all over the place, we try to tell them that it's not very good, but they say we are not dreaming big. But in my thought, what I believe is if I get money today, tomorrow, and the other day, the best thing I'll do is actually put my money in investments like businesses, rental houses, and land, and maybe do something to do with animal husbandry, rare pigs, rare peacocks, rare chicken, rare geese, rare turkey, and many other animals to bring just income to me, a flowing income, so that I have a sustainable life. But when we look at many people in Nyabohanse, and of course, even those who are stepping out like Mwango, they really trust in building big houses because those are big dreams and they're building houses that will be generational. And I'm like, if I build a rental house and it's permanent, is it not a generational wealth as well? And maybe you teach your kids to do the same. If they start their life, they have earned income, they have got jobs, they also need to learn that you just don't keep your money in a house that you live in. Of course, it's important to have a house you live in. But if that house is going to consume a lot of money from your monthly thing, that's the income. Like somebody comes to work for you, have to pay so much because you have to maintain the toilet, the restrooms, that is, you have to maintain the washrooms, you have to maintain the sitting room. Because remember, when you become a boss, you want also to be a boss to others. And so you will hire people to do some cleaning for you. And of course, that house cannot just remain like a warehouse. You'll have to fit in some stuff. Let's say fitting in some furniture and machines. So that means if you build a very big house, I'm not against people building big houses, but guys, you have to think twice before you really do a big house. Of course, you can have 3 bedrooms or something like that. I don't advocate for 6 bedrooms, 7, 8. What are they for? Visitors come once and leave. And of course, if they are coming today and leaving tomorrow, they just need 1 bedroom. Maybe if the different gender, they need 2 different bedrooms, and you the other. If you have children, you can have the male aside, female aside, yourself, and then visitors. And of course, visitors don't come every day. All right. So I don't understand this aspect where people believe they have to build a mega villa, and they sometimes they begin saying it will be part of the hostel. You can actually do a hotel if you have money. Why don't you go build a hotel in a nearby town? If I come from Western, I have an option to do a hotel in Kakamega, for example. I can do in Busia near the borders, around the lake. There is no lake though. Yeah, there is a lake, right? I can do one in Kisumu as well. I can do another in Kitale, and you can do another in Bungoma. You have more money, you can now expand to other places. Of course, Coast is the one of the easiest places to invest, and of course, Malindi is having the cheapest offers possible. You can go to also Kwale if you have a lot of money. You go to Kilifi, you go to Lamu, and do investments over there. Then you can move to northeastern if you want, and the eastern part where we have Machakos, we have Kitui and Kibwezi and all those places. You can actually buy pieces of land and do restaurants, hotels, and all those things. So I don't see the sense. You can also go near universities. Actually, you can decide to invest even in the entire country. Go where there is a university, buy some land, build a hostel. And that means then you will be owning the world, all right? Instead of just putting all your money in a very big Medavilla. That's my reasoning, though. If you think Mwango and Marwa is right, then vote for them. I don't have a problem, but drop your comment, of course, respectively. But this is my opinion. That is why I insist. This is my opinion. So you realize that Mazelee family are saying they have made a mistake. They have realized. But the reason why they came to this place, they wanted to actually, invest in an area which is near the beach. Of course, when they start the video, let me just play for you. Away from minute 10:36, they shared why they chose to buy here, and let's check on that.
Definitely. Yeah. I think it was a great mistake to make. Yeah.
So why did we even move to California in the first place? From Maryland, by the way. From the East Coast.
From Maryland.
Yeah, so there's a couple reasons. One is because I felt like the East Coast was a little bit rigid, I would say, with a lot of like educators, doctors, lawyers.
Mm-hmm. And my baby's a creative, y'all.
Yeah, it just didn't vibe right with me.
Yeah, we just moved out here because we wanted to be outside more. I'm an outdoorsy person. You know that what they always say, the weather in California is better.
It's consistent. It's almost boring.
We also just chose to live here in California so we could for some reason we felt like we would be able to spend more time with the kids here.
I think it's because of the outdoor activities and doing all the things that we like to do outside.
Yeah.
And just involving our kids with it.
Yeah, and that's definitely happened. We spent a lot more time outdoors.
Yeah.
When we first started our home search in California, our initial budget was $1 million.
And there was actually a house that we almost signed on, and we backed out last minute.
Yeah.
And the house was, you know, it was a certain style that we really, really liked at the time, and we still do.
Yeah.
But the home itself, the way that it's designed, they're all small.
Yeah, and you just think about it, a $1 million house that's small, that's like crazy. So we bought this home right around the beginning of 2020, and at the time we were actually debating between two houses. So it was this house, which is a 3,300 square foot home near the beach, very California, very beach vibey. And the other house we were considering was like a 5,000 square foot home, a little bit further away from the beach, but it had a pool, it had a backyard, and we ultimately chose this house because of the walkability of the area, how close it is to the grocery stores, the library, the schools. We can bike to the beach, all of that really great stuff that we were looking for out of California. And even though this was the highest priced home on the market in this area we lived in, I still felt like it was totally undervalued because I was looking at houses in Santa Monica and Venice, and they were like double the price of this home. So I was like, this home has got to be undervalued. Like, it's less than 2 miles away from the beach, it's super family friendly, and I have no idea why it only cost $2 million is what I was thinking to myself. And when we closed on it, it was the third highest priced home that had ever sold in this area, right? And I remember I thought to myself, like, I could die in this home, like.
Yeah, like you had a dream, don't you remember? You had a dream that was like sunny skies and green grass and kids playing, the doors open, and stuff like that.
That was not this house. That vision was not this house. And that's why I knew we weren't going to stay here for long, because I was like, this house was not the, no, this was not the.
All right, guys, so you got it. So sometimes we make mistakes, financial, maybe it might be social, political, whatever it is. A mistake is a mistake. And once you realize it's a mistake, stepping out of it is the best solution to offer. And of course, the Mazelee family are teaching something here. Most times people don't really come out to appreciate that whatever they did was a mistake and they wanna step out. And maybe people will be raising a lot of questions, but I've just got them clearly that they would really not wish to stick here and spend so much money without saving. Investment is a very important thing. Saving is also very critical. Most times you find people who are making money, but all of it is consumed in a month. That's not very healthy, right? And I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, I should have looked at whatever this was. Okay, that looks good. Where's our utensils?
Thank you. Okay, you ready to eat?
Yeah.
This is one of the beauties about living. We got the food, healthy, potato soup. I got this to share for both of us, so.
Of course.
I didn't, no. $1,000 a month. And that's after we pay the whole entire house off.
Yeah.
So after we pay the house off, there'll still be a $4,000 a month you have to pay on the house for our kids. It doesn't make any sense.
For life.
For life.
Well, actually, no. It could be more.
Well, it would be more because that's like if we sold it right now or if we die right now. So it's likely to triple or quadruple. One of the other things that I want is to be able to convince my family members to move to where we move. And there's no convincing anyone to move to California because it costs too much money. Like, it's definitely just looking for a place where homes are a lot. Eternal Heavenly Father, and just to be good stewards of the money we have now and be frugal and help people with our money. That's another thing I want to do more of.
I'm still stuck on.
All right, you got it. She also intends to help other people who are in need. That's something good. Charity is part of what people need to do. Some people have a lot of money out there, but all they do is to brag about it, but they never help anybody. Or if they have to help, then somebody has to chip in their money and it's then channeled, and sometimes they chop them money before they hand over. So thanks guys for watching my channel. I appreciate. I hope you learned something. I hope you got some entertainment. At the same time, we got to criticize some people and of course understand the sarcasm behind whatever their laughter is. All right, bye for now. Let's meet in another video, another time. I really appreciate your presence, and I know that I'm getting better every day as I stand here on the channel. So thank you so much for your love and your presence. May God bless you in your endeavors. I'm coming back just after some minutes to do another reaction. All right, stay put.